What's going on, guys? We're gonna go ahead and do some wrist extension eccentrics. So every lift has what's called a concentric and eccentric. In terms of the wrist extension, the concentric is the lifting phase, and then the eccentric is the lowering phase. So whenever we have some tendonitis of the elbow, specifically like lateral epicondylitis, but any other symptoms of the forearms, this is a great exercise to perform. So you're gonna grab a dumbbell, you can grab a weighted ball. You definitely don't want anything super heavy, so we're gonna do a lot of reps. There's gonna be a lot of time and attention. So I want you, there's a couple ways, I'll show you two ways how of doing this in terms of the position. You could get a table, a box, anything that's gonna position your hand so that the wrist is off, right? We don't wanna be here because you don't have much motion, so you want that wrist to be out, right? Grab the weight, and what we're gonna do from here, you're gonna control the weight down, let it go all the way down. You're stretching the extensors of the wrist. And then instead of going up like this, how we normally do for like wrist extension to strengthen the wrist, we're gonna use the other hand and just pick it up 100%. We're basically ignoring the concentric or the lifting phase. So you're gonna lift it up, let go, and then you're gonna slowly again control it. Take about 4 seconds to get to the bottom. Once you're at the bottom, lift it up, help it 100%. Control it back down. So we're basically only putting emphasis, only focusing on that eccentric or the lowering phase. We want to eliminate the concentric, so we're just eliminating this portion. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just that there's a lot of good studies that show that in order to help with the tendonitis of the elbow, eccentrics work very good. So that's what we're going to do for this exercise. So again, I like doing about sets of 15 repetitions with about a 4-second hold. You could do this before any of your training, because if you do some training, especially like an upper body day with a lot of like pulling, gripping, you might be a little too fatigued that you're not going to perform well with this exercise. So if you're in a rehab, doing rehab for the wrist or the elbow, I like doing these first thing once you get a good warm up. There you go. Control it nice, down and slow. Now the second option to doing this is the same exercise, except if you don't have a box, you could do it right here at your knee. So again, just kind of let it go down, lift it back up, right? You're pretty much just finding a comfortable position where you could rest your forearm and allow the wrist to move freely. There you go. And actually a third variation, I didn't think about it till just now, but you could use a bench, right? I'm hoping the camera can see the bench, but from here, same thing, right? Just let it come back down, lift it right back up, control, lift back up. So choose any of those 3 variations, whichever one is more comfortable for you.